Welcome once again, and let us continue our short story, The Awakening by Shashi Deshpande. If you remember, in the previous class we have studied about how Alka, means like the main character of the story, hated the living conditions and how she has problems with the family, and she does not even want to continue to stay there in the family. Now let us get a you can see glimpse of her life. And how many members were living in the family? There were 6 members in a single room, and common toilets, garbage, stinking smell, everything was there, which actually Alka hated a lot. And she wanted something better for herself, and she has dreams to live a good life, to spend her future in a better place. And she has even worried about her father and mother, that how they have got married, why the mother was staying with this type of the father who was such a dull person, who does not do anything better in the life. He has actually felt only as a postal clerk he did the job, and he never felt any type of the progress to be done in his life. He was very satisfied and contented and very dull type of the person in the life. Why he hasn't done something for the betterment of the future of the children? So she had a feeling, and she thought that she wanted to achieve something in her own life. So these are the main you can say members of the family. Father, mother, both were there, as they have 4 siblings, or you can say 4 children were there. Rekha is the eldest daughter. She left school after 9th class because she could not you can say get interested into the studies, and she does not want to pass the 10th standard. She was happy to leave the school at 9th class. And the next was Alka, who was waiting for her results to be completed so she can go to the college. She wanted to study more and all. She wanted to attend lectures. She has her own dreams. Next is Shobha, who was in 6th standard. And the last one is Sirish, who was their only son. Among the 3 daughters, there is only one son. So you can imagine that mother was very much in love or affection. She ponders over this son, who was actually got ill, and his leg has got affected by polio. Though he was by birth he was not polio stricken, but later on because of illness he has got affected. So they have spent a lot of money onto that, and right now the father has no you can say brightness in his future. He even didn't want to think about that, and this was much hated by Alka. And now for Rekha, they were searching proposals of clerks. She was happy, no complaints. She was very happy that okay, she does not have even dreams of studying more or getting a better life. Alka was irritated for Rekha also. Alka actually got into an argument with Rekha, and she said that why don't you get irritated by this lifestyle? Why don't you want to study, and why don't you want to change the life? They are searching again the clerks for you, and again you will get the same life. You will live into another chawl, and there you can bear the 3-4 children, and then your life would be as same what we are living here. There is no change into that. Why you are getting ready to be married to the clerk? So this Rekha said that she has a different thinking. She said, why clerks are not normal human beings? They are also human beings. So why to worry about that? Let me get married to any of the clerk. What is a big deal? She does not have any complaint with the present life, and obviously she never had the complaint for the future life. Now what Alka wants, this is exactly opposite character from Rekha. She wants to go abroad. She wants to study in the college, attend the lectures, write down the notes, and then she wants to study further by going abroad, and there also she wants to study, and after studying she wants to come back and get a good job. Obviously if she studied from outside or from abroad, she will get a good earning and she will get a good job. And she want to wear the good saris, not the dresses like what they are getting right now. She from the footpath or something. She wanted to wear the good saris, and she wanted to have a nice house and a separate room. You can see that here all her wishes or all her dreams are exactly opposite to her present life, because she feels whatever it is she is not getting in her present life, she can get in her future life. And that too, once again I'll appreciate her thoughts that she wanted to get on her own. She didn't think to get married to anybody rich, she wanted to get on her own. And she thought that she would look like a girl who always she has seen at the bus stop while going to the school and all. She has seen one of the girl at the bus stop who wear the saris and she wear the goggles and she looks elegant and decent. So Alka has idealized that girl and she wanted to be like that girl in the future. So for that purpose she has so many dreams to fulfill. And she was not a good looking one, not a pretty one. She knows that she was not pretty, but with her looks and all she is satisfied, and she does not have any problem with the looks. She does not want to decorate herself, she only wanted to groom herself in such a way that she can get a good job and a decent lifestyle for herself. That was her dream. But in mid of that, before the coming up of the results, it happened that the friend of her father, known as Patkar, he said that there is a offer of the job, a typist in an office, for Alka, because she is a good student, so she can do the job in a better way. So Patkar has brought that offer and he sent. And he said that because your conditions, financial conditions, to whom he said, to father, that your financial conditions are not good, so I thought to offer this job to your daughter so she can get some earning for the family and it will make your living conditions better. What she has to do? Full-time typist in an office. That means what she has to leave? She has to leave the dream of studying further. Now, obviously Alka was not at all willing to take that. She was unwilling to take the job because her dreams are getting shattered. She wanted to study further, not to take up the job. And when she wants to take up the job? After coming from abroad, after studying, after coming from abroad, she wanted to take up the job. And right now they wanted her to take up immediately in order to help the family. And Alka has a feeling, bitter feeling for the family, that why should I help? Why my father has 4 children? If they have such a small room, why they don't want to go out and change their rooms? Why my father does not work better? Why they were living in such poor conditions, and why should I struggle and give my all hard work and my job, my earning to this family? She does not love her family at any cost. She started hating. She started hating the father, and what happened is that suddenly one of the shocking event had happened. It was like, even one day it happened that the door opened, 2 of the officers from her father's office, they brought the dead body of the father. Father had died at the age of 45 years, just 45 years old, and he got heart attack. It was the second attack. First attack, when it had happened, he didn't say to anybody, maybe because of the tensions, because of the struggles, because of the problems of life, he has got that attack, but he never said to anybody. The second attack has taken his life. Now, everybody was crying, everybody was shouting, and Alka was feeling a lot of hatred for the father. She was also had a feeling like, my father has gone, but she started hating father because now she does not have any option left. She has to take up the job of a typist, and she was hating because those who came into the home, they were saying that now thank goodness that after father's death somebody is there to take care of the family. Alka now had an offer of the job and she can take up the job and she can at least help the family to overcome the financial problems, and everybody was saying like that. But Alka was not at all happy because she was feeling that father has trapped her into the cage. She was feeling that father has made her life bad by dying, and she was thinking like neither he lived a good life nor he died at proper time. Is it the right time to die at such a young age, at 45 years? How can anybody die? She was feeling in such a way because her dreams have shattered. She was not sinking the actual loss what she has gone. And while she was searching something, she got one small briefcase of the father, and she was filled with hatred, with resentment for the father. But slowly she opened and she found out that in the briefcase there was a small tiffin box which he used to carry, and his tablets were there, aspirin tablets normally maybe he used, they didn't know, and his specs or something were there, and one of the envelope was there. And all these things, while she was opening, she has to hide it from the mother because mother was crying inconsolably. And for Alka it was actually one of the surprise, like when father was alive, mother never talked to him in a soft manner or in a polite manner. Then she was unable to understand that how mother was feeling the loss of husband and why she is crying so much. She is in such a tender age there where she cannot understand the relations. She cannot understand that while mother was shouting and getting frustrated and all, she had her husband along with her. Now she lost her husband. She had got dependent on the children rather than on husband. She has lost her main supporter. So obviously she was crying and all, but she is not getting that point. She was very, she was you can say captured in her own cage. She was thinking of own self, and you can say, in other words, we can blame her for being selfish. In the briefcase what had happened, she found letter also. 2 letters were there. One letter she has opened. It was maybe on the same day when he died, early morning he has written that letter. That letter was written to father's elder brother. And in that he said that I have, you remember when we study, we used to read the story of David Copperfield, and I have got that book in on the, you can say, old shop on less rate. I have taken that book, and that book has become like a Bible for me. That means I started reading daily that book. In that book, once it is written as, in our children, my dear, we live again. Like in our children, we find ourselves again. It is being written, and I thought this is written for my daughter Alka, because whatever I could not achieve in my life, though I wanted to achieve, but I couldn't achieve, my daughter can achieve. That shows that how much father has confident in Alka. She has, she never loved her father, but how much father has confidence or how much father has believed in herself, she didn't know. So father has written that my daughter has the guts, she has the spunk in her, that she wanted to, if she wanted, she can do, she can achieve. I know I am putting her into terrible situation by offering the job, and I wanted her to do the job, but I know that after taking up the job also she can handle both the family as well as she can continue her studies. Because I believe in her, I have a feeling that she has that guts to do the work. And Alka for the first time felt pity and felt shameful for having such a feeling for father, and she cried a lot, so much that everybody was wondering that what had happened to Alka. So starting of the lesson, I said you, starting of the story, I said you that when our dreams get shattered, when our dreams are not able to fulfill, we always have a feeling like, okay, now our dreams have come to an end and you have to choose, you have undergone any circumstances where there is a problem for you. So if suppose the problem is there, maybe you have the capacity to bear, maybe you come out from your problem. And don't leave the studies in between due to any of the reasons. Okay, if you are leaving the studies for some reasons, then continue further, because there is no age limit to continue your studies, to get a degree, to get a PG, to get a B.Ed anywhere. In India, seriously speaking, the government is providing so many opportunities for the people, either from distance mode of education, from the open universities. IGNOU is there, B.R. Ambedkar is there, many PGRR is there, many of the open universities are there, and they are actually providing you education at your doorstep. So there is no need of thinking that okay, this is the end. If you are getting married, or if you are getting any problem at home, if you have to leave the studies, it doesn't mean that you have to totally discard studies. You can continue, you can bounce back, you can come back once again into the life of study. Taking a break doesn't mean that you are dead. You are alive, very much alive. Be thankful, be grateful, and step further. So what Alka has got in her life is, the one teaching is that she has got confidence of her father after his death. He has given her the energy, the spirit to do further better in the future and to go ahead in the life in order to achieve the destination and aim and ambition whatever she thought of. So with this, Shashi Deshpande actually given us one of the inspiration, one of the, you can say, ideal situation to think, if suppose something like that happened, how to cope up that situation and how to be once again alive. So I hope you have understood well. Read this lesson, short story, The Awakening. This was the awakening in Alka. So read it out, try to understand. You become much mature after reading this type of the short stories and the novels. So not only the syllabus, try to read more by checking out the stories of the people, those who are very famous and those who have written short stories. I am not talking about the novels and all, short stories. You can read it out. They become an inspiration for our life. So I hope everything is very clear from here, from the starting of the story. So next time we'll meet once again with the other poem or the prose. By the time, take care, have a nice day.